Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for History of Paradox, playing Imperator Rome as Lingonia. This is our little nation here in, I guess, northeastern modern-day France. It's getting a little bit bigger. We are, as far as Europe's concerned, what, maybe the second biggest, third biggest, something like that? Cotinia is fairly large. Obviously, Rome is the biggest, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I will say, though, our army's not necessarily getting that much bigger yet. Oh, there's mercenaries. Where is our army? Right there. Army doesn't feel super big at the moment. I mean, I think a lot of this is coming from the pops not quite being as high as we would like. I mean, this one up here, our main force, one from our main guy, is up to 6. I think it was at 4 earlier in the game. Maybe 5 recently. So it's definitely up to 6 now. So we can get a few more quantity, if you will, but we're still only got 3 total levies that we can pull up. When we can't get to the point where we can do legions yet, so we're ways away from that. But anyway, we did figure out one of the most recent episodes, last episode or the one before that, I can't remember exactly, how to actually do the missions. I don't know. I guess not necessarily how to do the missions. I just hadn't clicked on it to start it, and I should have started it a long time ago probably, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. So what we're going to do, though, is going to start targeting some of this stuff, because we'd like to work our way through these missions, because why not? I think it would be a good goal setting for us. And so one of the most easy ones, easiest ones, would be to start with this Lucia, Control Lucia one. We could also move up into Germania Superior. In fact, if we were to take all of Medio Matricia, all of their land, that would get us Lucia, and then a big chunk, about half of the Germania Superior one as well. So we definitely want to go to war with them soon. Do I have a CB with them? Yeah, I do have a CB. We have this until 720. We have, oh, that's right. That's right. CBs in this game, for whatever reason, last 300 years or some craziness. So we do have that. And it's not going away anytime soon. So that's good. That's going to be very helpful, but we're not in a position really to go to war right this second. Our aggressive expansion is not super high. Our war exhaustion is, it's not too bad. Really, the biggest thing is we just don't have the manpower right now. Although it also kind of depends on what kind of allies they have. They do have ally with this guy over here, which we're not bordering them, so we couldn't piece them out for like some of their land here at the beginning. We could take some of the land in the total peace deal, though, I suppose, if we wanted to go that route. Do they have a defensive pact? They do have a defensive league with quite a few people. Trebochia, which is another one of the guys we need. Tulingia, way over here. Seguania, down here. And Nemetia is actually also in their defensive league. So it adds 3 more people just from the defensive one alone. And that's the difference again. We talked about this last time, that alliances can be called in to fight against you. Defensive leagues, it says, will be called. So we are guaranteed to get those 4. If this guy was a different ally, then there's a chance he might not join, but obviously he's also part of the defensive league, so we know he will join for sure. So that's probably not too easy for us. We're going to have to figure out how to break this defensive league apart a bit differently. Like, one of the best ways we could break this defensive league apart in a different manner would be to find somebody that these guys are allied with, that we could go to war with, and bring them into that war, divide them up, shrink them down, whatever, so that way they're not a factor in the other war. Looks like this guy's ally is way down here. I don't think we can declare war on them. This guy's ally is over here. We already checked that, and vice versa. So we could declare, I don't think we can declare war on this guy anyway. This guy has an ally. Let's see, where's your ally? You have 2 allies. You actually have an ally with this guy. Oh, but he's in the defensive league still. So yeah, that's the thing, is what I want to do is declare war on your ally, but your allies are in the defensive league. So that doesn't really help us, unfortunately. I mean, our best thing would be to try and get some other allies ourselves. So we currently have only 1 ally, which is Aldia down here. Travaria would be a really strong ally for us, but because they're really big, and I would imagine they have a decent number of units. Excuse me, man. Allergies are causing me to have some fun issues today. So, I mean, a lot of these guys are pretty small. Sequania, I guess that's a Q actually, could be a decent one as well, because we're not really going this direction. We're actually moving more northeast to go for the Germania stuff. We could bring this guy over here in, maybe. Turonia. We're not really going this direction. What kind of provinces do they have that... I mean, he does have some provinces I would want eventually, but we don't have to rush that way. Again, we want to go northeast initially, I think. What alliance actions? So he will not join an alliance with me right now, but he's close. And a lot of that is opinion. So we could try and improve opinion with this guy. It will cost us some money. Influence actions. Let's sell territory. Relations actions. That's what I want. Improve opinion. So we can improve opinion a bit. Let's try that. Let's improve some opinion with some of these guys. It will go up by 50, which should get us enough to maybe get him in as an ally. Anybody else that's relatively strong, again, that we don't really need to go after. Cornutia is not super strong. Could be a decent one to go after as an alliance. Again, he's also pretty close. We'll improve opinion with him as well. And I guess there's 3 allies. How many allies can we have? Usually it's limited by certain... Like in other games, it's limited by how many diplo relations you can have. Oh, we can have 2. So actually, we didn't need both of those. That's okay. I assumed we could have at least 3 in the back of my mind, but we cannot, it looks like. So that's all right. Improving relations with somebody is not the end of the world. We will keep an eye on this, and whichever one of those guys kind of gets to where we want it to be, we will probably bring them into our alliance. This guy's way off. There's no way he'd be allying with us. All right. Well, that's also because he's got a lot of diplo reps anyway. Other than that, like I said, we're just going to sit here. I'm going to go ahead and unpause. Probably should have unpaused already while I was sitting here looking around, but we're going to unpause for now. Really start trying to build up our manpower again. Get that where we need to be. And kind of just sit here a bit at peace for a bit. Just dealing with whatever pops up, whatever issues pop up. Anything we can do with a macro builder. We can build some of these things. We actually have enough money to build a fortress, which we don't want, but we have enough money to build some of these other things like a mine or farming settlement or tribal settlement. Granaries raided. I received word from local officials of the province of Treveria, Salutaris, that several important provincial food stockpiles have been looted by malcontents owing to the contempt for the government across the area. And it seems that they hope to make tensions worse by forcing hungry people to action. In any case, it will not be cheap to replace the stolen goods. We get some loyalty. Any one of these, I'm guessing they're going to take the shortages. Oh, no. Actually, 3 of them will be shortages eased, and the bottom was just food shortages by itself. So shortages eased, somehow a hard word to say, would be probably the most ideal solution. They're all going to lose 200 food, though, which will hurt their overall growth. Honestly, it feels like, oh man. I mean, we don't have that much manpower, so losing 2,000 manpower, not that bad. But honestly, I don't mind spending a little bit of gold to get a little bit of loyalty from the dude. I'll go that route. That does put us below the mark for one of these things, but we're about to tick back up again. And then I will see if there's one of these that we want to build. Okay, let's pause for a second. I want to read through these. So the barracks increases local manpower, which would be nice. And some freeman happiness and things like that. The slave estate increases local civilization. How is a slave estate more civilized? Okay, well, we won't overthink that. Does increase local food modifier, which is good. And output, this one also increases civilization. Actually, all of these increase civilization level. Never mind. That makes sense. Now that makes sense if they all increase civilization level because they're all like improving the area. A mine. Okay. Farming settlement. Local monthly food modifier. I like that one a lot. Tribal settlement. Does give us more population capacity and tribesman stuff. And pop migration speed, pop assimilation speed. I do like this one as well. I kind of want to go with like a barracks in somewhere. Can we see? I don't know how this works. Usually in games like this, You click on this and it'll show you all the areas and kind of how much of an impact it will make. Okay, good. It is going to show us all the areas that we can put this in. Is it individual provinces or is it like individual territories or is it provinces? It must be individual territories. So we would want to find a place that... Okay, I see now. Okay, I'm seeing... Okay, I can't point my finger. Somewhere over there. Let's see, right about there. There we go. I can see the finger, my finger now. You can see the manpower. As a result of how much manpower, migration, local, all the results there. There's also other results at the bottom. But that result, the other results does show that the increase of manpower by X percentage. But if we don't see an actual literal increase of manpower, then that's also going to... Oh, actually, never mind. Here we go. This is actually telling us right here. I was blind, like Cauturicus, would increase our manpower by 2. What does 2 mean? Surely not just 2. Or is it? Actually, that wouldn't make sense because we'd have... Surely we have way more than... yeah, I don't know how that math's working out, to be honest. But we can also see Freeman happiness go up. Oh, wow. That's actually not insignificant. I could see that being a pretty big deal. And then we could see pop migration speed. Gets worse. There's less migration. Huh. I still think this top one is probably the best. Just because of manpower. Let's go check some of these other things though real quick. Estate. Are these all 30%? Yes, they are. What about food modifiers? I mean, varying numbers, but around 60%. So, okay, so that's something to think about. Anything else that would jump out at me that I would really... This one, what does this one do? Okay. Does not increase goods produced or anything like that, so that one doesn't feel very useful. Farming settlement also doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. At least not now. It might grow, like, as you build this and build other things, the combination effect will go up. This increases our population capacity, but I don't think any of our cities... Any of our settlements are currently at population capacity. Like, let's take Belka, for example, right over here. I did not mean to do that. Oh my goodness. Can I cancel that and get my money back? Probably not. I'm probably not going to get my money back. I did not mean to click on that. Okay, I did. Oh, good. I was trying to like click on this province to look at its population. It's currently at 2 of 14. Going up to 16 pop is not going to help us at all. So what else did we have here? We had, that was farming. We have tribal settlements. Oh no, that was the one I just looked at. And then we have provincial legislation or legation. So this increases pop migration speed, which I could see that being beneficial. Also pop assimilation speed, which is pretty useful. So, all right. Well, I think the one I'm going to go with is the barracks in the one that gives us +2. Cauturicus, which is one of our provincial capitals. Let's do that. Let's get us a barracks. Get our military to grow. I think that'll be good. There's our manpower right now. Plus 112. So if we get 2 more, how much does that go up by? I don't know. We'll find out in a second. So like I said, we're at 112 and with 1 at the moment. That's the province. Or is that this? That's the settlement, I guess. It's actually going to finish pretty fast. I'm impressed. Actually losing... Oh no, we're just in the negative. I was going to say, I thought we were losing gold for a second there. We are not losing gold, but we are negative at the moment. Not sure why. How did we go negative? All right, disagreement on the highest level. So-and-so Crixus Aldexis, a man of sound reputation, and Cingetorix Aldexis. Are they related? A nobleman of great virtue have recently started to spar furiously whilst attending the clan council. Such behavior is unbecoming of these people of stature. However, we have been called upon to take a side in the latest conflict. Really just gain loyalty, lose loyalty, or we can gain some popularity. Probably give loyalty to the guy that's at 57. and kind of, honestly, it kind of just splits them back because that'll put him at 72 and the other guy at 57. It really just rebalances everything. This can be fine. All right, Barracks has been built. Where does that put us? It still says 365 there. It says 130. Wait, did it not go up? Plus 20%. I thought it was going to go up by more than that. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the numbers. Roving warbands. Ruler, marshal, bodyguard, Rose Myrta. I mean, I do see the plus 20%. So we did get 20% more. We were at 90 plus 24. And then we got another 24%. 20%. Which isn't a lot. I'm not exactly sure what I was looking at earlier that said it was plus 2. But we did get some. That's something. I mean, I guess we got 20% everywhere. You know, we would effectively have, you know, instead of 3860 something, we would have what, 4,000, 4,200, something like that. Actually, more than that. 40. It would increase this by about 760. So 3,600 actually. Or 4,600, sorry. Something around there. Which would not be bad. Does it increase military by any chance? 6, 4, and 4. No, nothing there. Yeah, I don't know. Levy size. I don't know. One of these days I'll figure out. Displays your national governorship levies and allows you to raise them from the map. How do we see the levies here? I do not see the levies here, but I'm not sure what that means. But all right, no big deal. Oh, no, go away. I want to go back to my other map. There we go. All right, enough playing around with the UI, trying to figure things out. We will continue as is. Can one of these guys become my ally yet? Probably Tyronia is a bit bigger, so we'd probably prefer them. They can right now. As of now, they can. Let's go ahead and give them an alliance offer. And just get us a second ally here. Just to help us out if we decide to start a war here in a bit, which we probably will. I say that, except, again, we're going to be dealing with all of these guys. If we have enough money for mercs, which we are a long ways away from right this second, we might do something with that. I can't do anything to change the money situation right now, so we'll just have to live with the money as it is. At least it's positive. But we're definitely a long ways away from being able to hire mercs right now. Looks like you're having some issues. Look, I don't know if that was just... Not sure what that was. Maybe you're at war with somebody? Guess we can see. Or at war with Lemovica way down there and Victonia. Right, so you're at war with these two guys way over here that aren't even touching you. Well, then what kind of war are they going to you for? Because I don't think you can claim land if it's not next to you unless I'm misunderstanding something. Can we? No, we can't fabricate a claim. Oh, we already have fabric claims. Okay, yeah, only those that are adjacent to our territory can be claimed. I saw that. Stability increased. This is due to your last action. Okay. I mean, I'll take a stability increase. War exhaustion's coming down pretty fast. Aggressive expansion's coming down okay. Again, getting the manpower back. Slowly but surely. But really, nothing to give me any hope about how big our military is going to be. About 14 total units. I don't know what that does compared to some of these guys. Like, how do we, can we spy on these guys? I wish there was a way to spy on these guys. Maybe there's some sort of decision or technology or something like that we have to research later to be able to see more stuff about their information. Because right now we can't see. We can see the military tech. But we cannot see the number of pops. But we can't see any of the other information that we would normally want to see. Huh. Okay. I don't think the ledger is going to help us either. For example, if we were to look at the ledger for Mediomatricia, see number of territories, number of pop ships. We can see war exhaustion, but we cannot see ability, tyranny, aggressive expansion. Is there not a way to see anything about the military? Memorable spring. I know I can say this word. Tribesmen appears. A couple tribesmen appear. No, I'm okay with that. Sure, let's get some private tribesmen. Number of pops, number of territories, diplomatic stance, heritage, number of ships, war exhaustion. See their country rank. So like these guys are a local power. What are we? We are a regional power. Nice. That's pretty cool. Does that show up somewhere else on the map? I don't see it. Kind of cool if it showed up somewhere. Maybe it does and I just blind as a bat and can't find it, but oh, here comes the manpower, still going up. Again, I don't know what we would do about this. If I had the ability to hire mercs, I might go for it. So we need at least 100 to get some of these decent sized mercs. Although it's 8,000 mercs for 100. This is 4,000 mercs for 100. But yeah, we might play around with some of this. There's 11,000 mercs for. Are these all really 100? Some of these come with supply trains. That's kind of cool. So yeah, we definitely want to build up enough to get some mercs at some point. Just if nothing else, I might not start with the mercs like we did the last time. I'll start with my military, with my allies, see where that gets us. And if it looks like we're going to be in trouble, then we start bringing the mercs. But this defensive pact over here is going to be some trouble for us, I think. Oh, Boyarix Gallinus has died of severe inflammation. Okay. We could call down an omen. I mean, manpower recovery. We are trying to get some manpower back, to be fair. So, kind of feel like we don't really have any tyranny. We don't need that one. The output here is fine. Hey, there's more shrines. Which makes sense, but it's cool. Wonder if we can swap around to any of the shrines. Yeah, we still got that one way over there. There's one. No idea where this one is. Somewhere. Oh, it's way up there. And then this one is, where's that? Texalia. Texalia, whatever. I don't see it. Oh, can I just click on it? Oh, way up there. Whoa. Okay, never mind. No wonder I couldn't see it. So yeah, we still have this one we can get over here, but that's about it. Yeah, let's just do this one because I think still getting the manpower coming back up is still good for us. Researcher needed. Oratory advance, or research needed, I should say. A researcher. I read it right the first time. Click to select a new researcher. And we want somebody with good what? What value? Statesmanship? No. Oh, the charisma here. Oh, are these already sorted? They appear to already be sorted. Really cool. Okay. I'm assuming statesmanship because it matches up with that scroll. So this guy has 12 charisma. Got some corruption though. Yeah, whatever. Let's go for it. It's actually kind of old. 57 years old. Well, old for this time period, I should say. Yeah, we're going to have like no war exhaustion, no aggressive expansion, none of that. By the time we get to a point where we could feel like we can declare war. I mean, we're at least, what, 74 months away so I can get the 100 gold that I wanted? Can we go above our limit? Value indicates how many countries you can engage in active diplomatic treaties with at any one time. You may exceed this limit, however, you receive various penalties. Okay. So we can go above it, but we get penalties. Brings sad news. Sonorix Viridius, 85 years old. That dude lived forever. Scorned family. A family will be scorned if their members hold fewer than their expected share of state jobs. Titles unassigned war chief. Okay, so assigning officer will grant monthly military experience multiplied by their military thing. Okay. So, wow, this guy's got a 10. Seems good. Scorned families. There's not much I can do about you, buddy. One of your guys just died. I mean, I can try and find one of these guys that's got decent stats. Like Viriotis over here as a... He's actually arbitrator already, isn't he? I'd have to go with one of these guys that does not currently have a title, I would imagine. I mean, you got a couple 8s. It's one of these little babies. 8 in the sun and 8 in the scroll, whatever those are. If we go look at our governments, there's the sun, there's the scroll. Daxus. I mean, this guy's not very good on the sun side of things. This guy's not very good on the scroll side of things. Who's worse? This guy over here. Can we give this to one of those guys? Iridius, right here, right? 8. Yeah, this is the guy that's... Oh, it even tells us scorned. Not. Oh, he's only 16 years old. Yeah, he would be better, wouldn't he? That's not what I wanted to do. Let's go back to that. Okay, whatever. I think he'll be better in the long run, but that should get rid of the scorned families at least. Still have the bad research ratio. I don't know that there's anything we can do about this. Like, I honestly don't know. I think it is what it is at this early level. All right, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll keep working on getting everything kind of even back out again, get our manpower up, stuff like that. And then maybe we'll just declare war on these guys and see how bad it is. What's the worst thing that can happen? So yeah, that might be the plan. We'll find out next time. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.